Hey YouTube, thanks for watching another video. Richard Hale here. Today we are looking at how to build a blog in WordPress. WordPress is probably going to be one of the easiest ways if you're just now coming to the industry and you're wanting to start a business and you're wanting to make money and you're wanting to open a blog. Get a blog developed, get it built, get it looking professional so you can start making some money. There's a few different ways you can go about this. For one, you're going to have a hosting account. I personally use GoDaddy and I also use Bluehost. Love both of them. Both of them have great support, great chat, the whole 9 yards. So that's the two that I recommend that you use. But no matter what, you're going to have to find a host, because in order for you to have a blog, you're going to have a hosting account. I'm not referring to Blogspot, WordPress.org. I'm not talking about these free subdomains. That's not going to do you no good. Sure, it can help, but if you're serious about wanting to start your own business, you have to get your own website. There's no questions about it. So once you have your hosting account set up, both Bluehost and GoDaddy, you can install WordPress in one click. Boom, you'll have access, and yours is not going to look like on the screen, but it's going to be similar, and I'm going to show you. You're going to come to a familiar place. First place you're going to come in to is your dashboard. This is your dashboard in WordPress. On the left hand side you have all your navigational buttons. This is the bread and butter right here. This controls everything. Pretty much everything on the website you can get to. You can get to your files, pages, posts, images, comments, themes, the whole 9 yards you can get from here. So if you're just starting out, depending on what you have going on, personally, when it comes to choosing a theme, and let me show you what I'm talking about. So if you go to appearance and you go to themes, these are the themes from WordPress. Now when you first click on here, you're going to see a few themes. They'll have probably 2015, 2014, and 2016 loaded. These are pre-built WordPress themes. Now these three, they are free. The DB theme that we have, that's the one that I'm always promoting because I absolutely love it. Clients love it. It's easy to use. You don't have to know all the coding, so clients love that when they can come in, make their own changes, and they don't have to go through source code and HTML and CSS to do all that stuff. Now, here's the thing. If you're starting out, it is worth the investment to get a premium WordPress theme. Now, I went through Elegant Themes, and I got a lifetime access, and by doing so, I have access to 87 WordPress themes that I can use over and over and over again. Now, most companies that offer premium WordPress themes, you're not going to get that option. You're going to get one license. You're going to buy it. It's probably going to cost anywhere between $30 up to $150, depending on the theme that you choose. But you're only going to be able to use that one time, and it's going to be on your website. Now, if you're just starting out, I know you probably just need one theme, but in online business, when opportunity knocks, you answer. And you're going to see that what we're trying to teach you at Online Blog Guru is not to just rely on one form of income, one website. We like to have multiple websites in multiple niches. That's what we'd like to have, but I get it. If you're just now starting out, I get it. I know money's tight. That's probably the reason that you want your own online business. You know, you're tired of working 9 to 5. You're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, and it's a struggle. I completely get it. But starting out, and it's a minimal investment. If you go open a business on the corner lot of your local city, local town, how much are you going to pay to open that business? Thousands, maybe even tens of thousands once you get into rent, product, inventory, all that stuff. It's going to cost you a lot of money. It's totally different when you're starting an online business. With an online business, a few $100s is more than enough to get you started, but you also have to have the right tools. And that's one of the main reasons that I suggest with everybody in our online blog guru community to get this bundled WordPress package, because it's going to give you 87 themes to choose from, and on top of that you get 6 or 7 plugins. That's really great for conversions. But not only that, you're paying $3 a WordPress theme. That's all you're paying, because you're getting 87 themes for around $250. That's around $30 a theme. You're not going to find that deal anywhere else. So cheap. So below the video you can find it. If you're on Online Blog Guru, go there, get lifetime access, and you'll never have to worry about getting another WordPress theme. And you'll also get the WordPress page builder. Now, this is where you're going to load your theme. Now, you do have the option to go and get free themes. There's literally thousands of them on here, and every one of these themes, they are free. But here's the thing that you have to remember: these have limited features and limited functionality. Now, with some free themes, you are going to get functionality and features, so don't think that just because it's a free theme you won't have some functionality. It all depends on the theme. But what's going to be dependent on whether you choose a free WordPress theme or a premium one is going to be your skill set. If you're starting your blog right now, you're starting your business, and you don't know web design and web programming, you are going to likely need a page builder. And a page builder will allow you to set up pages pretty much any way that you want to, depending on the page builder. I personally use Divi Page Builder. I use the Divi theme, both from Elegant Themes, both premium. I like it because my customers like it, my clients like it. Most of my clients, they come to us for web design because they don't know how to do it themselves. So it's going to be dependent on your skill set. If you know programming and you know web design, you can pretty much take one of these free themes and you can go with it. You can customize it any way that you want. But if you don't, you're going to really need to consider the functionality and features of the WordPress theme that you end up choosing. So once you have yours installed, it'll come up to the front right here, and you can see a customize option. Depending on the theme that you choose, some will have a bunch of options, some will have others. We'll check this out here in a little bit. What else I want to go with you is a great thing about being on WordPress in general is the plugins. Just like WordPress themes, plugins are free, and some plugins are going to cost money. Now, plugins are very easy to use. Just go to add new, and you pretty much search for anything that you want, and you're liable to see it pop up when you search for it. For example, if you was needing to check out a plugin for Google Analytics, you definitely want Google Analytics. You want to analyze your data, your WordPress, your users, and you just type that in and search for it, and boom. And all these that appear in this section is going to be free. They're free to use. Now, the downfall of the plugins is some of them have awesome features, some of them limited. The good thing, you'll always see the reviews here. For example, this first Google Analytics plugin has been downloaded over 500,000 times, has a 4-star review, 32 reviews. Last time it was updated was a year ago. That could be good, could be bad, but plugins give you the opportunity to add features and functionality to your blog. And again, some are free, some's going to cost you money. So when you first get in here to WordPress, you're going to have to get a theme, and then you're going to have to start customizing it and building the blog the way that you want it to. On our little example here, this is going to be our home page, and the exact theme that we're using, as I said before, it is the Divi theme. Divi theme is a premium theme. It's with elegant themes. I love them because, like I said, you can get 87 WordPress themes for around $3 a piece. That's what it ended up being. If you get lifetime access, it's around $250. It's perfect. You won't find another deal on a bundle of WordPress like this. Trust me, I've been doing this for over a decade, and it's just non-existent. It has a page builder. Like I said, we prefer it with the clients. So with our page builder, we were able to just throw this together real quick, just for the sake of this video. So we have our main menu up here, and we have a few different pages. Our about page, contact page. So when you go back into the dashboard, when you're building your content, you have two options. You can use post, which are associated with your blog, or you can build content on pages. Now, with post, these are going to show up in your feed. That's really important because you can have people subscribe to your feed if you're using FeedBurner or feedage.com, I believe it is, or something to that nature. Now with your post, the big difference from pages to posts is tags. So with posts, you're able to add tags. This is important to SEO. You're building a blog, you're building a business. Better get used to SEO, search engine optimization, ranking keywords, doing all that great stuff. So if we wanted to add a tag to this, we can. And these tags can be searchable through Google, through Bing, through Yahoo. Now, the other main difference, and we'll quickly go over here to pages, and it's going to look pretty similar to exactly what you just saw. You're back here in the WordPress editor. One big difference with pages is you can use parent pages. So if you got, for example, maybe you're building a directory for whatever reason. Maybe you're doing a trucking business and you're doing a trucking school directory. So you would have one main page, trucking schools, and what you could do is you could place pages under pages. So if our about page, we wanted to place the contact page under it, for just a second example, we are able to do that. So that's pretty much the two big differences between pages and posts. Now the tag part with the post, that is important because you can rank for those. Like if you're doing a blog, like we do on halewebdevelopment.com, we got categories: SEO, social media. So when we do posts, we use tags. That way they go under the category. So you have always different options. Now when it comes to ranking a page in post, I've seen very, very little difference. I prefer to rank post compared to the pages, just because the tags that we're able to associate, and tags can also be useful to your users. So if we're on here and let's say we want to build a new page, you're just going to come up here and you're going to see the plus sign, and it's going to see if we want to add a post media link page. So we just click on page and say this is our SEO infographic, just for the sake of example. Here's your permalink. This is very important for SEO. You're supposed to use your keywords in your title, in your URL. So when we use SEO infographic, we want SEO infographic to be there. You can edit and put anything that you want all you gotta do is click on it, enter it, and your media button. This allows you to add pictures, to add images. You can either choose from your media library, and each one of these, when you load them up, it will have a specific URL on your website. If you go to that URL, you will find the image there. So if we're going to upload, and somewhere in here we do have an infographic. Somewhere. There we go. So when you load your image up, going back to the SEO, it's very important to have your title and your alternate text. And I'm bad for talking about SEO, but it's really important because when Google crawls your website, Google can't see images. All they can see is the alternate text, so they have no other way at this time to know what the picture is about, except for when you add your alternate text. And that was what we would put right here, pretty much our same keyword, and we want the same on our title. That's just best SEO practice. And with your images, you can choose to align them to the left, center, or right with this feature here. You can leave the media file link, or you can add a custom link if you wanted that image, and you could also choose sizes. So you got a bunch of different options. We want our SEO graphic to be full, of course, and just insert into the page, and voila, you got one. Don't know why that showed up there. Let's get rid of that. So if you wanted to edit, all you do is come over here, click on whatever image you just added. Didn't show up full size, so that's why I come back in here. So update, and there we go. Now we have our beautiful infographic, full size in here. And when we're ready to publish, we just hit publish. Now, an awesome SEO plugin is going to be Yoast. And again, this is important. When you add Yoast, this is the little editor field that you'll see here, and where you can change the title, you can change the URL, and you can change your metadata. As you can see, we can add our main keyword, and if the SEO is good, it's going to turn green. In this case, we don't have no content on there, and it's just an example, so I'm not worried about that. But you can upload this plugin, and it's called Yoast SEO. It's been downloaded over 1 million times. It's an awesome plugin, and it adds features and functionalities that you normally wouldn't have. It allows you to add all your metadata, which is very important. Then once you make your changes, you can come over here to the right, update, everything's live, and when we go to look at this page, there we go. We have our infographic up, pages up, and we're ready to rock and roll. So in your WordPress editor, it's pretty much the same for both posts and pages. So for the sake of this example, let's say we wanted to add this SEO infographic up here to our main menu. So what we do is come over here, and as you can see, we can see dashboard, themes, widgets, menus. So when we go to menus, this is what you're going to see. Now you have a bunch of, not a bunch, but a few different options you can choose depending on the theme. The theme may just have one primary menu. It can have a secondary menu. In our case, we have 3 menus: primary, secondary, and footer. And if you notice on the home page here, that's the exact menu that we have. We have home, about, contact. So when we come over here, we see the menu structure: home, about, contact. So when you first come over in here, you're going to see a little option. It's going to say create a menu. You just call, whatever you want to, home, whatever makes you happy. And then you'll save it, and then you'll be able to start adding stuff. So in our case, we wanted to add the SEO infographic to our main menu structure. And as you can see down there, we're theme location. This is our primary menu, so this is the menu that's going to show at the main top where we want to add it. And it's simple as clicking on the option, add to menu, and there we go. If we wanted to come in here and call it different, we will keep it an SEO graphic, but if we wanted to change it, we could do it. We could call it SEO research or whatever we want to, but in this case we're going to keep it SEO infographic. So once you have that done, there you go. Save the menu, and if we come back over here, it should be up there, and there it is. It's very easy to make the menu any way that you want to. Very simple, and just go and you can find your menu over here under appearance and menus. So what if we wanted to add contact under the about page? How would we do it? All we do is drag and drop, and this little indent right here will put the contact page under the about page. If we wanted to move over here and just move that, just for the sake of example, when we save that, all of these will be under the about section when we come over here, and as you can see, there they are. And then you have your second level there. So menus, very easy to work with. It's not hard at all. You can add anything that you want to your menu. If you wanted to add a link to Wikipedia, just for the second example, I wouldn't suggest it adding it to your main menu, but all you do is come over here, add the website, name it whatever you wanted to, and boom, add the menu. So you can add anything that you want to your menu, and if you want to remove it, just press remove and it's gone. So next thing we're going to look at, really don't have much set up here, just a little bit for a second example. How did we get our sidebar? Your sidebar is going to be an important feature for your website, of course. You may want to list products there. You may want to list, like we have our RSS feed from another website here. This is RSS feed actually from our main website, HaleWebDevelopment.com. Depending on the theme that you have, it can be different. Some themes will have multiple areas where you can add widgets. Like with the Divi theme, we have a sidebar. We have 4 footer areas where we can add content, and with Divi we can make our own sidebars. So if we're concentrating on a specific product, say we're selling a software of some type, we can add a specific sidebar to the software page that is only specific to the software, and that comes in real handy use. So on ours, we see that there's a search, RSS, recent posts, recent comments. A lot of these are already built in to WordPress, and you'll see them under available widgets. You'll see archives, calendar, categories, custom menu, your metadata, pages, recent posts, search, RSS, and text. Some of these other ones are from plugins. You can actually add plugins, and it gives you more widgets to be able to use. In that case, that's pretty much what comes with just your regular WordPress once you install it. So when we go to the About page, you can see that we have our little search field here. This is our little RSS section. And we have recent comments, archives, category, and metadata. that is going to be the exact same thing you see here on the sidebar. If we wanted to move our RSS feed up, we refresh, and you can see now that our RSS feed is at the top and our search bar is right there below. Widgets are awesome to use, easy to learn, and if you click on the RSS, you see that we have options. So when you get your widgets can have a bunch of different features, functionality, and different options that you can customize as you need them. So it's very, very useful, when it comes to selling products or getting people to subscribe to your newsletter or your mailing list. Very, very important. And that is pretty much your widgets. For the sake of example, say we wanted to we'll just add another search bar down in the footer. We'll call it search. We'll save it, and maybe we want to, don't think we got any recent posts published yet. So we got a few pages, and what we'll do is we'll open this second footer area and we'll add pages down here, and our pages, save that, we'll pack them back up, we'll come over here, and as you see right now we have nothing down here in the footer. So we'll refresh, and there we go, we have our little features down there. It looks terrible, but it's down there and we can start to work on it. Like I said, it depends on the theme itself as far as the widgets go, but pretty much you get what you get. You can add different functionality to it if it needs to be, but for the most part you're going to get what you get depending on the exact theme that you get. Now with Divi theme, we're able to come over here, and we can come up here and you can see theme customizer. So when we go to theme customizer, Divi theme has a bunch of different options here. General settings, header and navigation. Say if we go down to the footer, so we got our layout. See how, remember how we had 4 widgets? Right here we have 4 different columns, and I know this don't always pertain to you because you may not want Divi theme, you may want to go somewhere else, but a lot of themes have functionality and features, and this is where you go to customize and do your thing at. So we've went over themes, we've went over widgets, customizing, we've went over menus. If you've ever had to come in and do the source code, this is how you get there. You go to the editor. Be very, very careful. If you don't know source code, do not mess with this. If one little character is off, it can make your whole website crash, literally, in a matter of seconds. So if you don't know what you're doing right here, just don't even mess with it. It's not worth it. So real quick, media is kind of what we showed you a little bit ago, is your images. And this could also be videos or documents, whatever it may be. In this case, we had an old website, SEM Rings. Remember about your title and alternate text when it comes to image. Always add them, just in case. And when you come to the media library itself, you can add them over here, and it automatically saves them as soon as you click off. You can see a little save there. So with your media library, you can pretty much add anything that you want. One thing you want to remember is the more images you add, the more memory and space you use up. So you may end up having to go back to the hosting company. I know we just GoDaddy and Bluehost, where you can add a little bit of extra space. But as far as the media library, you can pretty much add anything that you want to. And building a blog, it's simple. It's simple on WordPress. If you mess with Joomla or Drupal, you know, fabulous companies, but it can be so hard to get around because the user interface is just terrible. But as you can see with WordPress, it's simple. It's simple to add your theme. It's simple to add pages. It's simple to add posts, menu items, widgets. It's very easy to add all of that. So I hope this has helped you out some. I appreciate everybody sticking in for 30 minutes and listening to me today. We're always giving resources, always trying to give you guys what you need. Appreciate everybody. If you don't care, subscribe to us. That really supports us. We appreciate y'all. And come check out onlineblogguru.com. We're going to help you start your business for free. So go over there and get signed up. We'll talk to you later.